Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, back at it again. Same color palette as the pour from the last video. I'm going to try it again without the Floetrol base. Full disclosure, I tried it again and I added the Floetrol to my canvas top right before I did my flip cups, and it made rivers in between the puddles that I couldn't get rid of, which would have dried, cleared, and looked ridiculous. So I got mad and scraped it. And when I got mad and scraped it, I went to take my phone down and my phone fumbled and I cracked my phone too. So I haven't been having the best of nights, but I'm optimistic. I just got a commission, so I'm happy about that. And let me show you the results from 2 videos ago, the negative space pour. 99% dry, I pulled the tape, so looking good. Let me move things because I think I'm gonna have a hard time showing you those. I'm gonna lower the camera now. You'll get to see, I'm gonna pour over this hideous 10 by 20 canvas here tonight. Stay camera, stay, don't pop off. I'm paranoid about my selfie stick now. Okay, so let me see. I can show you these guys. That's one. Do they go like this? Let me see how they go. Yeah, kind of like that. And you see if I lift them up, they came out pretty great. Really, really happy. No pitting. A couple tiny pinholes from where I must have missed with the torch and the white that I will most likely sand down. And I did get like this weird bump in this guy. I don't know if you can see it, like right here, it went near and it's raised a little bit, which is odd, but I'm gonna resin these. You'll never see it when I resin it. And any like little pinholes like down here, I just sand those or touch them up with white. And then when I resin it again, it's the cure-all. You won't see any of that. The sides turned out great, so that's why I don't tape all the way up, so I can have that little lip there, because when you buy these, there is a ridge there. So you tape to the ridge, and then you have that little lip. So yay for those. Let me put those somewhere safe. And then there's this guy. I'll put him this way. Really great. I'm not thrilled with some of the cells, but given that my paint was so thin, I don't mind it. My husband loves these. He's like, oh, it's very like watery. He thinks they'll sell because they're fairly neutral. And I'll likely do those again with a better effort on the cell making, but I don't mind that at all, particularly the little ribbons in the middle there. So I don't know what the hell this was. I think this was like a leftover pour paint, but it is hideous. And it's got like, oh, I got flecks of white on it from me mixing. So it's a 10 by 20 gallery wrap canvas. Just a quick recap of the colors. First we have the Pearly Red by Liquitex Basics. We have a couple cups of tea white. We have Cadmium Orange U by Blix this time. We have Amsterdam Gold Yellow, which I'm kind of proud of myself. I didn't think I'd have enough. And I'm gonna use this color in the commission. So I made 2 cups, and can you tell which one is real and which one is fake? Oh, I did a really good job matching those up. I don't even know at this point. Really, they're pretty identical, so yay, put one of those aside. Excuse me. And I'm out of Van Dyke Brown, but an easy substitute if you don't have Van Dyke Brown by Senlier or any other company is just to use raw umber. So those are the colors. And I noticed last time when I did this pour, I went back and watched that video, and when I had the first puddle down, there were hints of pink, and that was me not being mindful of having the red touch the white. But it was really pretty. So I think in one of the cups, I'm gonna definitely do 3 cups this time. In one of the cups, I'm definitely going to let the red and white touch each other, just to get that shade or see what happens in this middle cup here. So with all that said, anything else? Pouring medium mix is the same. So it's 12 ounces of Elmer's Glue All, the 4 ounces of Floetrol, and 3 ounces of water. And then dashes of water in the paints as I mixed to get my consistency, which I don't have any silicone. Was it the brown? That looks like it has it. Hold on, now I gotta find the one that doesn't have the silicone. Does that have it? Oh no, this one doesn't. So consistency for these, fairly runny. The trace disappears almost immediately, not quite immediately, but a little thinner than that last go round. No more Floetrol on the canvas. I just, you know, I've been doing this for 2 years now. Never needed it before, even on my most toothy of canvases. I don't see need to start. So unless I'm gonna try another floaty cup thing again or something, I'm not gonna put anything down. If I do, it would be titanium white. So we're gonna forego all of that. I don't know what started that trend, but I'm not gonna follow it. My white. Let me think about my order. I'm gonna keep the brown in the middle of these colors. So let me go with my sunshiny. Does this have silicone? I don't think this, yeah, it does. All right. So I saw, I think, 5 other paintings in the same style of the guys I just showed you, that diptych. And they say imitation is the highest form of flattery, and I totally don't mind. People use different colors and gave it a go, and most of the ones I saw looked fantastic. So congrats and yay for coming up with you know, a new design. I think that's awesome. Actually, one of them somebody did it in blues, and I was like, oh, that's really pretty. I might have to do mine in blues and purples. So, let's see. All right. So I'm gonna do brown and red in these two. There's my red. Oh, I didn't mean to do it in both. I did that backwards. Let me think a second. That's all right. I'll get to that later. We'll do red here, and then the brown. And next go around, I will make sure the red hits the white. I just want that one to be a little different. Doesn't really matter how. And then, not that the other two will be the same, of course. Oh, there we go. There's white on top of that red there. So we'll do that one like that. And this one has the brown. And this one here, we'll go ahead and we'll throw the light orange on top of the red and then do the white. Cover it up. And then put the white. Okie dokie. And I got white. That one that'll turn pink, okay? Start over. I have the orange on the white. Let's see what that does. don't have any stories for you. I just filmed yesterday, so. I'm gonna go see Mary Poppins tomorrow. I'm gonna take my daughter. Kind of excited about that because I adore Emily Blunt, so that should be fun. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you guys. Let's talk music for a second. Now, I am not really loyal to any one genre. I'm like, you know, not that big on classical music, but otherwise, I'll listen to just about anything. My husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, you're listening, one minute you're listening to country, and then you got like 90s alt rock on. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm in the mood for. So, like to mix it up. Well, anyway, I was looking at some video on Facebook, and you know, when the video is over, like it scrolls to whatever's next, and the next one was this interesting person about to sing a song, and before I switched it off, she started singing, and I instantly fell in love with her voice. Like instantly. I was enthralled, and spent the next hour looking up all of her music and all about her. And her name is just, it's Laura something, Laura Pizza something, it's Italian, but she just goes by LP. That's her initials. And apparently she's like huge in Europe and probably the rest of the world. And she's American, and here in the States, it's like, I've never heard of her. And she has this once, the song I heard was called Lost on You, which was like a mega, mega hit. And she's been a songwriter for all sorts of famous people like Rihanna and Beyonce and a whole bunch of people. And I've never heard of her. So I want to know from my international followers or subscribers, do you know who I'm talking about? Like, is she famous in your country? I went on YouTube and looked for, do I want white on white? Maybe just a dash of white, and then I'm done. No, I don't want white. I'm done. And like I found these videos from England and Italy and Greece and all over the place where there's like mob scenes and people freaking out. And she's from New York, and I'm like, why isn't she ultra famous here? She has a phenomenal voice. That's the middle one. Why am I taking them off? We'll just put them here. All right. Anyway, if you've heard of her or I'm crazy, let me know. But man, totally in love with this woman's voice. Like enthralled. Like right before I started doing this, after dinner, I found a version where she covers Beyonce's song Halo, if you know that song, and it was to die for. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I found out she's coming to Washington, D.C. in February, so I'm like, I might have to drag a friend to go see her, just to hear her voice live. All right, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. I feel like I've been having a lot of trouble tilting lately. Like the pores have been coming out great. The colors, the paint consistency felt really good. Nice and creamy. Not too thick, not too thin. So, but the tilting part been kind of giving me fits lately. So we'll see what happens. All right, I don't think I need these full bits of cups. So, and I'm kind of torn between tilting out or dragging. So let me kind of half tilt out, half drag. Kind of like that. And you stick a bunch here. Save a little bit. So did I get any pinky in that? Some pink in here from adding the red, so that's kind of fun. I still have like a quarter cup in the second one too. Get my corners. Starting to remember more. Aren't you proud of me? Kind of sewed up a bit. Kind of worried about that. I don't like it when it sews up. Maybe I should put the other quarter cup right here. This looks pretty thin right here. This is the one with the pink in it. And just kind of pour it out like this. And put the rest along this edge. Alright. Man, I do love the colors of this one. I'm totally taken with the colors. I'm kind of worried about torching now. I did open up my new torch. It's not much bigger than Rinky Dink, but we'll call him Junior. Yeah, he's Junior. He's a little better. It's a lot of cells. All right, let's hope for a better tilt. Oh, everything joined up already. Just go side to side for a second. Get over there, all the way. Go over to that corner. Go. Go. All right, good enough. Come back. Still feels kind of thick. Put my paint back in the middle. All right. Let me kind of jiggle my way down toward me. That's where I'm headed right now. Back in the middle. Back in the middle. Just stop and take a look. Slop this over the edge right here. And you too. Yep, go run off. You too, go run off and play. Off you go. You too, little spot. All right, that just leaves me the top. That's excellent. What's funny is, I thought it was the middle cup that had the white next to the red, because there's the pink right there. But this guy kind of has like pinky cells. So maybe I messed that up. I'll have to go back and watch and see. There's another little spot. Go ahead, run off. And right here, run off. Off you go. All right, let's just give a jiggle. Oh, you guys, can you see okay? I need to come back a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta do this little bit here. In the home stretch, hopefully. Nice and easy does it. It's gonna go for it. Oh, why didn't this end move anywhere? You go run and play. Off you go. You too. And come back a little bit. Still got enough paint on the canvas. And try and help this guy along over here. Cover up this ugly blue painting. I feel hoarse. I took my daughter to one of those bouncy launch places where the kids bounce on trampolines for hours and hours. And it's noisy as all get out in those places. And so like trying to have a conversation, you're basically, it's like being at a concert. You're yelling the entire time. So I'm like, hello. All right, let me go over this way a little bit. Slow. Go ahead. Go, go, whoa. Going way stretchy. Hold on. Got closer, but let me come back. Try to preserve the shape of those cells. Right there. So close again. Oh, there's paint there. It just needs like, it just needs a dollop of brown or red. There's paint there because I did my corners. I'm not gonna like that that doesn't match, but maybe it will help tilt it off now. Some. No, she wants to take all the other paint with it, and I don't want it to. I want to keep that down like that. I don't like how this doesn't match either, where I poured the paint. That's like so picky though. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna leave it. Why fight? It has a little bit of brown there. There is paint there. So follow my own rule about not getting obsessed about the corners, right? So let me take a look at the composition. I'm not gonna torch anymore, right? It'll be too busy. I do love how it has all different size cells. The cells are phenomenal. Yeah, looking pretty good. Let me grab my spoon for a second. Let me take off my gloves and have a spot of tea. And maybe some chocolate. Yeah. I got my, what do I got tonight? I got salted almonds, chocolate bites. You're jealous, aren't you? I know you're jealous. All right, spoon, my cups. Just gonna go around my sides now at this point. Oh, put that red on top. I really do like the combination of the red and pink. It's pretty great. All right, I got a bunch of spots on your side and one on this other side. So I'll just touch those up and bring you guys in for a close-up, but it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It can be out of brown though to match up. Let me see, this will go good here. Let it run down. Same here. I can do all that off camera though. I'm not gonna bore you guys with it. I'm gonna stop right there. It's yeah, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. Like the composition a lot. I liked it when I added that one little bit, even though most of it poured off. It changed the composition where you didn't just, you know, have the 3 lines where you could see where you flipped over the cups, because now it breaks. So I really, really like that a lot. And I love the brown over here. So where am I? Oh, am I gonna be under half an hour? Yay. Okay, let me get you in. Let me be very, you know what, let me tilt this down for a second. Last time it went flying off on the video that shall never be shown. Whoa. And I'm just gonna pop it off because I just don't trust myself. All right. So, picking in, so they're at this end with those cells. Really awesome. They're great. Really, really super happy with all of those. Sorry for the shadow. All the way down, up off the canvas right there. Come back up. Here. In the middle. I can't really see where I am. And then up here. And then this end up here is great too. Come up high. There she be. Yay! Super duper happy. That's a good one. Yay! I'll see you guys in a couple days. I'm on a roll. 28 minutes. Yay! You guys take care. Bye.